Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Alright, so today I'm just going to work on more thumbnails. I'm trying to get through this, but it's definitely a journey. It's definitely a journey. I'm hoping that I can get through this as fast as possible. I've got to try not to digress because I'm really wanting to throw in detail, but at this point I'm not supposed to do detail. I have to keep going. So just a quick synopsis. I have a guy who is for my webtoon here trying to get some sleep for a job that he loves that's really stressful. He's being promoted and whatnot, but he needs to sleep and he can't sleep because he's got these nightmares. And he finds that if he has someone in the room with him or in his proximity, he won't have the nightmare. They will get the nightmare. It's like it manifests itself, but he gets a good night's sleep. As a matter of fact, he gets a wet dream, and that's part of the problem, I suppose. So he gets a wet dream, they get the nightmare that's come to life. And so he meets a girl named Coffee, and she seems to kind of make the nightmares go away. The only thing is that she is in the military, and he is, and her ship's about to go out to sea. So right now she's out at a 2-week workup, and then after that she's going to be out for 6 months. So plus, it depends on the situation. It could be longer than 6 months. It's a tendency that happens sometimes. So especially if your ship gets quarantined for chlamydia outbreak. It happens. But anyway, that's what he's facing, is that she has there's something about her that will hold back the nightmares. Now he's at the point where she's just left for her first 2 weeks of the workup, and right now he's not having nightmares. So he's out with a buddy. Buddy celebrates that he's finished his FBI training. His wife is pregnant, and that and our guy got a promotion. His name is Derek Clay. Just a random name that I grabbed from Seventh Sanctum. And you know what? I need to grab the name of his friend. I never grabbed the name of his friend, so I'm going to jump into seventhsanctum.com, which has been a godsend with this writing stuff. Name generator. That's how often I go to it. It's like right there. So let's see. We'll give his friend a name. I can give everybody a name. You get a name. You get a name. Everybody gets a name. Okay, so when you come to Seventh Sanctum, and if you want to write, say you're like, I don't know what I want to write, I don't know what I want to draw, this is an excellent site for you. He has a blog that you could read through if you feel like it. But also, what I am here for is the generator types right here. And so I usually hit that, go to names and naming. And I've created some really cool characters off of this. Okay, so the names are right here. And we'll just get quick character namer. And we'll take the name that pops up, because I'm just so quick to want to name this guy Joe Mama. Let's see, change it to male. I'm sorry, my computer has a bit of a delay. There we go. We'll give it one name only, and please don't suck. And our name should appear down here. His name is Bryce Malcolm Thornton. Wonderful. So Bryce. That'll work. Okay. But I kind of like just Malcolm Thornton. It sounds really rich. But Bryce, it sounds pretty rich too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my story real quick. Okay. Alright, so his name is Bryce Thornton. So his friend tells him to go to an E-club because the women are like, it's a constant flux of people. And this is the club right here. Oops. Let me click right here. This is the club right here. It's like I'm clicking on my screen and it's like it's not doing anything. I need to click on my iPad. So that's the club. That's the Compass Rose. And he told him, go meet some girls. You know, they're going to be in, they're going to be out, they're not going to be talking. He burned through his entire phone. He doesn't want to pick up chicks at his work, even though that would be like low-hanging fruit. But regardless, he's thinks he's cured at this point. Coffee's left. She's gone for a week, I want to say. And when he was sleeping in his own bed, he had no problem. But now he decided he's going to go balls out and celebrate, prove to himself that he's not in love with her, and just took two chicks to his favorite hotel. And here he is with these two women, and he's about to get the boner. The nightmare boner of the wet dream. So he's having a really great wet dream. He's had two girls and he's probably thinking he's got more. Everything's going right for him. See, that's her hip. So we'll make him nice and endowed. Yeah, we'll just have it like steadily growing. And just kind of give it a little twitch. And then with that, there's a mirror on the wall, and it's right next to the door, and the door has a latch on it for privacy, but it also slows down the people who are with him. So he's had a girl at this, or several girls at this particular place before, and this always slowed them down. This is all for him to get a good night's sleep, but tonight is all about just celebrating. And maybe he's even entertaining the thought that his bachelorhood has been restored. He can sleep through the night without anybody. Without anybody getting hurt or driven away. So this is what I'm going to have happen. The mirror will kind of reflect the bed, and maybe I might want to make it bigger so we can see it better. Now the thing about it is that I'm trying to figure out if my guy is going to be a good guy or a bad guy or just an average guy when it comes to what's going on. Because he has a heart, but it only goes so far. It only beats so hard. So when you get to a certain point, or maybe just because of him, he gets to a certain point where he has no empathy for strangers. And, you know, if a girl goes out and does her own thing, you know, she's taking her own life into her own hands. So she's a big girl, she can handle it, right? So he really doesn't have much sympathy for the women that he picks up. So we'll throw this mirror here. Let's see, maybe not right. Well, we'll leave it right there. No, it's in the way. So let me undo that. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to break borders every now and then. Well, actually all through this thing. I'm the border breaking queen. Okay, so let's see. Now, I kind of want, and this is kind of crooked. Probably still crooked. I don't have my squares up for my guys here. Okay. Trying to think what should go on in the mirror. Oh yeah, we gotta have our monsters appear again. So in the mirror we'll reflect him sleeping. We'll give him his happy bulge here. Maybe his leg is up a little bit. And get his ear in there. We'll zoom in a little bit better. Okay, so the chick that's over here, we'll have her wake up. He's laying on her legs. And then there's another chick over here. Let's see, we'll make the bed a little bit bigger. And I'm going to have a hand grab her. Oop, first let me draw her. Let me just erase it. Okay, so there's the bed. Let's see, and she was on his shoulder. And so she wakes up all of a sudden. And then seeing what's happening in the mirror. So I want something like to kind of like grab from underneath the bed here. Let's see. Yeah, these thumbnails suck, but let's see. Ooh, we need to cover her mouth. Whoops. Trying to make a fist here. Okay, so we'll have like whatever this monster's going to look like. I should design the monster too, but I can't digress, not yet. And the thing is huge. Hey Tenant Hearts, what up? Okay, so we got the monster. Girl's surprised. His tongue is kind of licking her. I gotta make sure it looks all nice and wet once I render it. It's kind of hard to see everything. We'll just have it go under the bed. Okay, so that's what's going to be happening in the mirror. And then the next day happens. Let's see, oh boy, it's going to be laying in bed here. because I kind of it's whenever the girls try to wake him and they see him, he's just smiling. You know, he's got a boner. And he won't wake up. So the more violent the dream is, the better the more violent the nightmare is, the better the dream is. And, you know, so very weird equivalent. I'm trying to decide how I want to show him. Gives me let's see, gives me an opportunity to do like a really nice chest shot or something like that. And just kind of want to show an empty bed in the room, like kind of trashed. Ooh, didn't know I could do that. Let's see, we'll say the windows are open, glass is missing. There was a table on this side that's going to be knocked over. Let's see, we'll knock over the coffee table. Not a coffee table, end table. We'll have the lamp broken. We'll have it crushed. And glass. Just remember to make him look three-dimensional, even though it flattened him out. Damn good sleep. Let's see. Have maybe a picture that was like kind of hanging. And then we'll like make it fall. And maybe that's what wakes him up. It's like, really, motherfucker? Now you wake up? Whoops. His pillow. Look around the room. There's going to be scratches on the walls. Windows are blowing. The curtains are blowing. Yay. Okay. Let's see. I probably need a bigger shot so we can see everything that's in disarray, but let's see. Like the room is trashed. Okay. Close that off. Let's see. And I think I'll have him looking over the bed on the other side at the broken picture, you know, like glass and stuff. There's the wall. We'll give it like a trim. Tables on its end and crushed. We'll give it those kind of table that has like little feet on it. We'll bend those too. So that means I'm going to have to design this room so you can see what it looked like from the get-go. Give the maybe a pattern to the floor or something like that. So we have the broken, and then we'll have like a bloody trail. Let's see, I think, let's have a little fun with this. I'm gonna make it redder. And we'll change our brush. There's one that I have that's like blood looking. Let's see if I can find it. Well, we got the drips, and they look like, let's see, like that. Let's see. No matter what direction I put it in, it just still has that drip look. So, not that one. There's one that really looked like blood. Chest. So we've got the flicks. Yeah. So we'll have like this blood trail. We'll have it come off the bed. Maybe hit the walls a couple, and then let's see, we'll smear it too. see, what's a good smear? About the hair. And so he'll follow that around. We're using Studio Pen. Oops. Okay, so we'll follow him around. Let's see, so we have the table. Let's see, and we'll just have the blood. Crap, I forgot where I found it. It's in touch-ups. No, spray paints. No, water. Yeah. And then make sure the smears. Yeah. Let's see. Oops, using the wrong brush. Okay, so he's going to follow the smears. Oops. Studio Pen. She'll have like this glassy look, and all she says is, Usually at this point where he sees the girl kind of in distress like this, he kind of plays it off like, oh yeah, last night was awesome. You were great. You were a tiger. No, you were a liger. So we'll have his hair kind of coming down. But he's never seen them bloody before. A little beat up or, a little worse for wear, but never bloody. Let's see, I'm looking for the water again. It's not that one. I wonder if I can... Okay. I need something on the... Oh yeah, the coffee table. End table. Okay, so he's going to get off the bed. If I can get back to where I was here. Oop. Too soon. Let's see. Alright, so he's going to get off the bed and he's going to just have her hair all over the place. I think this would be his shoulder, his arm. And then she will have her eyes do this sort of thing. At first they're up here. She looks at him. And then just like screams or something like that. I don't know. Like first she's up here and just goes batshit crazy on him screaming. Which scares the shit out of him. And he falls back. And hits his head on, and it just kind of stuns himself on the end table. And then when he comes to, let's see, wait. We'll have him knock out. We'll have him let's see, so he's out. Let's see. We'll have him grip his head or something like that. And have her come to, and she's gone. Alright, we select this and put it in the square. We'll have him look over his shoulder here at the door. And then we'll show the door. We'll show the mirror kind of broken too. Hey, good morning, Randy. How you doing? Let's see. Oops. We'll have, see if I can get this thing to become a rectangle. There we go. And the latch is still on, but there's scratches on the door. We'll give it that kind of door. Okay. Let's see. Trying to get the angle right. How can I see your kids' video? I never got to see it. Is it on your channel? No, I had no idea you had made the video. Is it the Play-Doh line shape? I'm definitely gonna check it out. Sweet. Awesome. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna check it out later. Let me go ahead and put it in my watch later. Too cool. Shit. I need to do a shot where, you know what, I don't need to start all that. There's nothing. Okay, so he's not even going to bother to look. He's just going to get his ass together and get dressed and go. So I'll just, this will be like a scene, getting dressed. Okay. And then the last scene of this is that he's on his way to work. And he's just lost in thought. He doesn't even buy his flowers. Let's see. We'll have him walking through the city. He needs to leave a tip. No, he's not even going to bother leaving a tip. It's just going to be, what? No, he'll leave a tip. We'll try to write things here. Yeah, bump it. It's not going to stay up. Let's see. He's going to put a massive wad of cash. I didn't know the brother was packing it like this. Let's see. Just in case of emergencies, I suppose. No, actually, bump it. He'll just tell them down at the front. No, because, shoot. Yeah, he'll leave a whole bunch of money. Whatever he's got in his pocket. He's not even going to bother counting it. Put his, he's doing his tie here. His hair is still a mess. Gotta show some scratches on the walls too. Well, blood. We'll have blood dripping. Still gotta design this room. Window. He's trying to skip out. Let's see. Mr. Clay. Okay, so they've got some noise complaints. Okay, so I gotta get him looking kind of embarrassed. Let's see, one more. Okay, whatever. You, it's not going to be that bad. Yeah, it is. You trashed that damn room. No, he doesn't care. Bump it. Maybe this will be the last time he goes there. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Okay, so this is she's only been gone a week. Yeah, is it worth it, bro? It's a lot of money. But he's not caring right now. He just needs to cover this stuff up. Let's see, let's get up there. Okay, so last one. We'll have him walk into the city again to get to work. He's got his tie, his hair's still a mess. And he's just lost in thought. It's like the flowers. His usual bouquet that he picks up. He's not going to do it. And then we got the city. So we'll make it even smaller. Just lost in thought. Let's see, he was thinking, let's see, we'll have his hands in his pocket. He's wearing an overcoat. And he's walking. Let's say other people are walking. Cars. I don't know. I can't decide if I'm coming or going. I don't know. There we go. There's car parked. Maybe a tree. Let's see. Someone on the phone. It's various. In his building. And then we'll leave it at that. He's kind of slumped over. Okay. And that'll be it for this scene. Okay. He's got his hands in his pockets. Okay. And I have his building off to the side here. Okay. Woof. Alright, so where am I in my story? Let me go ahead and look at my thing here. Alright. So I'm down here. Oh my god, I got so much more to do. It'll never end. Okay, so a lot of this I cut out and combined. Ha, I'm cured, sweet, ha. Guess I don't have to get married after all. Went to work, long boring meeting, client. Oh, okay, so this is after. Okay, so she comes back. Alright. Okay, so all this I'm going to leave. Alrighty, so for those of you who are just joining me, basically, our guy, Derek here, had some time with his romantic interest. That was Coffee. And Coffee was able to quell his nightmares. And, oh, okay. I had a thought before. Let's see, delete this. Okay, so this is him. Client. Okay, so this was the challenge accepted. Let me copy this. Oops. Let's see. I think. This is the arcade scene. Okay, so this is his friend in the club. Oh, let's see. I think this one had all the other stuff with it too. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, this is him with Coffee, and they're at home. Okay. Alone, and then it leads up to the other scene, and then this is 2 weeks. Let's see, just want to make sure I don't lose. Or did I lose? Oh yeah, that's right. There's other things I was going to add in there. Okay, so the one thought I had, before I lose the thought again, we go back. I need to copy this. That he washes his sheets. That's what I needed to add here. So let me edit this. Let's see. So this will be before he meets up with his friend in this coffee scene here. So I'm going to have to insert it somewhere in between the coffee scene. So his first week, he said goodbye to her. He gets promoted. Let's see. And he's been with her for a few months, so he's kind of used to her and her snoring. And let's see. Alright. So she's gone. Let's see, I think he'll be at work. Yeah, we'll get him at work. So so maybe his boss is congratulating him. Let's see. Okay, got that promotion. Let's see. Make sure I'm on the wrong layer. I know I am. Crap. Okay. Shucky ducky. Yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. Like I wanted to keep the template layer clear, that way I can use it over and over again. So let me lock this down. There we go. And you know what? Before I move on, I'm going to lock this one down so like when I do duplicate it. Now this thing is at 5 times the size of what I need to upload. That way I could just directly draw onto my template here and not really worry about it. Okay, so back to the first week. There we go. So we'll get his new office. And it's gonna have like the honeycomb shape windows. Overlooks the rest of the city. It'll have like a mesh. So I wanted to keep that worker bee look about the place. He gets 2 windows because he's special. And just get to see more of the city. And we'll put his desk and everything right here. They expect great things from him, great things. Let's see, he'll... Look at this. Okay, so thanks, Mr. I don't know. Crap, I need a new name. Okay, so we'll get his name later. So basically he gives him his old office, and old boy gets a new office. We'll throw some plants or something like that around. Let's see, what do bees like? They like flowers, just like he does. So you could put your flowers in there. Maybe some orchids or something like that. Kind of keep it minimal. He won't be able to have all the stuff that he usually has in his cubicle, but maybe he'll make it his own. Okay, so the two guys, that's his new office. So he's going to have to do everything he can to maintain it. Let's see. I think what I'll do is have the boss say something like, "Well, I used to get sunburns." That's why I was always out on the floor. Enjoy. And you'll have his monitors. Give him a big desk. And then he'll throw whatever in the back there. And then we'll put like a picture of him and coffee right here. And maybe like in his and her gaming shirts or something like that. And of course it wouldn't do without having his jealous rival peeping in through the door. And I can just imagine she's like, it's like jealousy. Okay. Put like greatest of all time somewhere on here. Let's see. So, jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. I think it needs another, let's see. So he's leaning back. flowers in here. Okay, alright. So that's one of the things I wanted to put in between. I need to show that he's doing well at work. That he's, because he's got promoted, then he goes into his friend. Okay, so this is scene before his pub meetup. Okay, let's see. We also need to show. Let's see. He gets home. It's like. It's like he needs to wash those sheets. So he's gathering up the sheets. And he notices under one of the pillows is a pair of panties. Why not? No. So and this is where he screws up. He shouldn't have changed the sheets. He should have just left them alone until she got back. Let's see, we'll say it's under the pillow or something like that. Let's see, so let's see. And I think I should have like some sort of gamer panties on it, so maybe Link is always fun. Something that's like, ooh, how about umbrella? We'll have the umbrella core symbol on it. Gamer panties. But then again, Link has like the triangle shape, and you know, the women's triangle type of thing. So let's see, we'll do that. We have her Triforce going on here. There we go. Triforce Tuesday. There we go. Okay, so he's going to wash all the sheets and stuff. And then, so later on that night, he's going to have that nightmare again. let's see. Let's see, I need him to start, you know, like, what is it called? I need him to, like, be startled. Well, that's terrible. I'm trying to think of a pose. Like, just folds upright in bed. Let's see. I think I hate to recycle pictures, but one of the earlier ones is like this. So I need to do something similar to this. It feels like a year ago. Okay. Let's see, we'll move this up here for now. Erase this. So I need another one of these. But it needs to be worse. This needs to be worse. Instead of it being just like that, it needs to have, let's see, with scratches or something like that on his back. Let me see. Ugh. This is supposed to be suspenseful music. I don't know why it sounds like rap. It's getting on my nerves. Let's see. Alright. This is supposed to be crime scene music. Okay, so I need him to look over his shoulder. And in a mirror, we'll say the bathroom mirror, and maybe even some bite marks. So they're no longer night terrors. They are becoming something that he can't ignore. So what basically happened is that coffee suppressed all that stuff, and when you suppress it, it just kept building up and building up until it actually manifested itself on him, but not not as bad as it does the women. It's still better to have the women get it than he does. At least that's his thought. Yeah. Game is stalking me. Watch one more. God damn it. I don't care. I'm gonna have to change my alerts. Shite. Let's see, this shoulder will have to come in. And this is the first week. He shouldn't have changed her sheets. He doesn't realize it's something about her that was in the sheets. And when he washed that away, he washed her away. Or whatever protection she had on him, or whatever. Okay. Have him over a sink, give him one of these special IKEA sinks or something like that, something crazy, maybe like a big frickin' bowl. Never understood how rich people like to look like they're poor, shabby chic or some BS. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Okay, alright. And I wanted to make it look like worse on his back. Maybe I just need to, I want him to like grip the sink. Fuzz. Alright, so, but when should this happen? So he's not cured. If he washes, okay, so I'm trying to figure out how I should time this. Because I want it to be a shock. I want it to be a shock that when the two girls like get taken, and just like scratch marks, bite marks. No, so I'll tell his, I won't tell his friend that he's cured here. Maybe before she leaves, they meet up. I'm trying to think of when he should pick up these girls. It'll be after she's gone, because he won't need to pick up anybody. Let's see. On his hand resting on this thing. So let's see. Anyway, brushing his teeth in the mirror. Crap. Alright, so and we'll give him pajamas. Do a towel rack or something like that in there. Alright, so la 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 la. Okay, it's almost time to go. So alright, so basically I'm still trying to figure out how to fit this in. So she leaves, everything's okay for a little bit, and then he gets this idea, he gets promoted. Let's see. And where he messed up is when he washed the sheets. He washed away the last of her. Okay, alright. But I still gotta figure this out. Okay, so, alright. Everything's okay for a while. He gets promoted. All's right with the world. Oh, this MFer. She snores. Is it something that he can overlook? I mean, you could sleep through it, but it's like she snores though. Yeah. Have his nice little fancy tie. His sleeves are rolled up because he was working. All right. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to reach his back. Alright. Okay, so I got that going on. I can't wait to just freaking finalize these pictures. Okay, so, alright. could have him let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I put this one there. Alright, so that's it for today. Let's see. Put these two together. So in this picture, earlier, it was the hand caressing. I think we need something a little different. I think it'll be let's see. Oops, cancel. The hands attacking. Let's see, let me do it this way. I'm gonna erase this here. I gotta remember, it's like, Kim, you gotta go to work, remember. And just try to smudge it away. Oops. Okay, so before I had him kind of like this time we'll have them like raking. Let's see. Scratching fingers. And then just kind of fading into the darkness. Let's see if we can smudge it out. Oops. All right. Yeah, definitely a long process creating these. I'm glad that they made this contest pretty far in advance to get you to prepare. Okay, so maybe more menacing fingers on him, just kind of receding. All right. Okay. So they'll dissipate as he wakes up. I've had, and I think the thing that inspired me for something like this was I had this dream where this old woman, like really gnarled hands and stuff, and she looked kind of ghostly, was touching me, and in my dream, and she was touching my back. At first it was like a gentle touch, but then it's like, you know, like with a finger just poking my back, and it's like it just steadily got worse. It's like it got harder and harder, and it's like, fuck, that hurts. And then it woke me up. And as I was coming out of the deep sleep, it just kind of dissipated. The pain dissipated. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And seriously, it was something that really happened. Was that something was just like touching me, like how somebody would poke you and just hold their finger there, but it was like it was pushing harder and harder, as if it was about to get into my, into your body. If it had a little bit more force, it could have been almost like a puncture, and it was hurting that much. And it was like, oh crap! And as I woke up, it just like gradually, kind of, the pressure softened and softened and softened to this point where when I was completely awake, it was like I could still feel it, but it was going away. Like a ghost of a touch, and just like, what the hell? So that's what's kind of inspired me for this part. And even more so, I think I should have. Now I was trying to think of, what is this? And I think what it is, and what and I don't know if this is going to ruin the mystery of it all, but I want him to be really good at talking to people, making people feel good, except for his coworker. She's like, bump that. You ain't working whatever mojo it is on me. And she's like the only one that really super hates him. She's like, if you've ever watched Dexter, she's his Dokes. And I loved Dokes in Dexter. That was a freaking awesome character. Yeah. So anyway, that's where I am thus far. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you on the borrow, hopefully. If not, I will see you in the next video. Randy, thanks for popping in. Tatted Hearts, thank you for popping in. Always a pleasure to see you guys in the morning. And I am going to be working on, let's see, I'm going to keep working on the thingies here. I'm halfway through the story. What I need to do now is, Coffee's coming back, and everything will be cool, but then she's going to have to leave again for the final time for 6 months. And that's when all hell will break loose. Yeah. So, alright, you guys, stay with me. Have a great one. Bye-bye.